My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of Rise of the Guardians. And this review will have spoilers, so there's your warning. But some people really love this movie, and I find it to be overrated. Like, anytime I've gone back to give it another shot, I go in with an open mind and wanting to like this movie more than I actually do, and it just never works for me. I think this is a bad movie. But let's begin talking about the best part, and it's obviously the animation. Like, this movie looks stunning. I love the character designs, the environments are brought to life so perfectly. I love the way that Jack Frost's ice powers look in this movie, and the look of the good and evil sand is just perfect. Like, visually, this movie is breathtaking. I also think the voice cast does a perfectly fine job. Chris Pine carries this movie incredibly well, and he brings enough life into his character. Alec Baldwin is unrecognizable to me here. I thought he did a really good job. Hugh Jackman, I thought, did pretty decent. Ezra Fisher, I actually think is really bland. And Jude Law does his best to elevate his character, and he does have a real menacing voice. Dakota Goyle is perfectly fine, but the issue is that these talented actors are given such weak material to work with. Like, there's nothing about them that stands out. They're just very flat and not memorable. Like, if these characters weren't Santa Claus and Jack Frost and Easter Bunny and Tooth Fairy and the Boogeyman, nobody would think about this movie. There's not enough work actually put into this script. And narratively, I just think this movie is a mess. Like, Jack Frost gets recruited to be a part of the Guardians, and then I don't know, like the way the movie progresses, none of it really clicks for me. It just feels like a very lazily written script, and there's no emotion. At no point does it hit me in the feels. At no point does it inspire me. At no point does it make me feel anything but boredom. And it's just a very aimless movie, and I definitely think the big climax with those kids facing off against the boogeyman is pure cringe. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, the rules in this universe have no thought put into them. It's just, oh, this happens, and now this happens, and now this happens, and now I guess everybody doesn't believe because of this one thing. Like, I just don't buy it. Thematically, this movie also doesn't work for me. Jack's arc of trying to find out who he is just has no power behind it. Like, sorry, but he's been Jack Frost for 300 years, and it takes him that long to discover he likes having fun. And then, like, the reveal that he sacrificed himself to save his sister also has no power. In fact, that is one of those moments that would mean a lot more if they played it at the beginning of this movie. And also, look, belief in yourself and that you have the strengths that you need is very different than people actually believing if you exist. So, that part of the movie doesn't work either. And there's, like, a reference to a man in the moon, and just this fell flat for me. Like, the movie ends with Jack Frost being like, I know this because the man in the moon told me so. And I'm like, that's the final note you end this movie with? Like, is that supposed to have relevance? And I don't like the music here by Alexandre Desplat. There is one track that would have been fine for like a single scene, but they play it time and time again, and it just adds nothing to this movie. So, like, you know, so many of DreamWorks' movies have great iconic characters, have great music, have real emotion, but here, all of that is just absent. It does look great, and I'll give the movie that, but the script sucks. So I'm giving Rise of the Guardians a 4 out of 10. Okay, have you seen Rise of the Guardians? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin, out.